My name is Tammy Reschke. The name of my business is the Bohemian Bauble, and I am an accessories designer at Raw tonight. I started making jewelry more than 20 years ago when I was just a wee little girl. And didn't really think that I had a creative bone in my body until I started working with beads and took to it and never looked back, and it's been my passion and my desire ever since then. My inspiration for my jewelry comes from nature, colors. I absolutely love colors. I love looking at clothing to get ideas for colors. I like looking around me. The stones that I use are so full of color, and I really enjoy pairing up unusual hues that most people might not think would go together, and somehow then they magically do. And I get my inspiration from watching what other people are wearing and wearing things my own self. And I think I get a lot of my inspiration in the middle of the night. I will wake up at 2 in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep, and I'm designing in my head the whole time. And I finally gotten smart, and I have a little pad of paper where I start to jot ideas down and color schemes and textures and things like that. The biggest goal with my art, and I'm actually living it right now, is I've become self-employed with my jewelry in the last year or two. So my biggest goal is to just be able to keep that going, pay the bills with it, be my own boss. Eventually it would be really nice to be able to hire an employee to help me do some of the work. I'm not quite there yet, but that would probably be my ultimate goal, is to be able to have an assistant so I can get more things out there and be more productive. Tonight I am presenting all of my jewelry, which is so many different things. I work with semi-precious stones, so there's lots of beadwork. I work with mixed metals. I do a lot of wire wrapping with different types of metals. My newest thing that I just started this year is I emboss metal and I etch it, and then I hand paint it, and then I sand it and I glaze it, and that's been really exciting. And I'm starting to mix my paints to create new custom colors, so that's really fun. Raw is such a necessity, I think, in Madison, because Madison has so many amazing artists and not really enough platforms for them to show what they can do and what they have in them. So Raw is really good at bringing a variety of artists to their performances, to their shows, and they can get the word out about what they do. It's just so desperately needed in communities. Art is really, really important, and we need more of it, and Raw is really great at doing that. My name is Tammy Reschke. I'm from the Bohemian Bauble, and I could not be more proud to be a Raw artist.